Since the dawn of time, one of the most important questions that has ever come up in modern history or modern media is which is better, the book or the movie? When I was young and dumb, I would watch movies that were based off of books because I had no idea they were based off of books. But now, at my ripe, grown old age of 18, I refuse to watch the movie or the TV show before I read the book. Now, this does mean that I have not watched a lot of the recent things that have come out, like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and It Ends With Us, and Six of Crows, I'm pretty sure got one, or was it Shadow and Bone? Shadow and Bone is the one that got one. Or Boone. My mispronunciations aside, none of those series is what we are going to be divulging today. I am going to dive into the deep mystery of which is better, the book or the movie. And I thought, what better way to start off this mission than by starting with one of the most beloved graphic novel to television shows that I have seen in a very long time. If you do not know what I am talking about, that is going to be the Heartstopper saga by Alice Oserman. I have not read a singular page out of any of these books, but I keep seeing TikTok edits on my For You page about the plot and about the characters, and while I don't know what any of it means because I don't know what's going on in here, it has piqued my interest. When I first started my adult reading journey about a year ago, I told myself I would never pick up Heartstopper. I can't read graphic novels and da 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 da. I have a whole graphic novel collection now, and even though Heartstopper is not part of that collection, and from my very, very extensive research, aka one Google search that led me to this conclusion that I hope is correct, the first season of Heartstopper covers volumes 1 and 2. So let's stop chitty chatting and start reading and finding out which version is better, the graphic novel or the TV series. Okay, I literally haven't even gotten the chance to get like any B-roll of me freaking reading this yet, but I'm 20 pages into this, and his pen exploded. Now this is gonna be spoiler free because I'm not mean, but that is just such a cute little thing that I really don't think is gonna pertain to the plot, and just that's the fact that that's how the friendship is starting is so sweet to me. And he's just, I love Nick, I do. He's just he seems so sweet. You know, like I love how he's drawn like this really big, scary guy. And it's just so sweet. And then there's Charlie, who's filled with interesting. That's their names, right? Nick and Charlie. Like I know basic stuff. Did I get them right though? But I love it. They kind of have like the golden retriever black cat energy going on, and I'm here for it. I really am. I have not read a gay romance in so long. My heart is so full. Okay, I haven't quite finished the first volume of Heartstopper. I'm about 75% of the way through, but I had to stop because I was reading and I got to the part where Nick looked up the Am I Gay quiz and I burst out laughing because I did the same stuff. I did the same stuff when I thought I was gay, dude. I really did. It turns out I was right. So I've come to like the general consensus conclusion that if you ever look up the Am I Gay quiz, you have to be at least like 5% gay. Okay? You have to be. In other news, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this, you guys. This is the cutest thing ever. Like, are you kidding me? This is perfect. I'm attached to them already, and I want them to get together already. I just want them to be together. But I'm gonna power through the next like 25% of this book, which is the end of it, and then we will have an end of book one debrief. So let me go finish this super quickly, and then we will have our little debrief session. Dude, that's how it ends. That's how it ends. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Dude, if I didn't have the freaking second volume right here, right now, I'd be losing it. I'd be losing it. Volume 2 better not end like that because I don't have volume 3. and I have to watch season 1 for this better go well for me. Anyways, I finished volume 1 of Heartstopper and I see it. I see the hype. I understand. I get it. Oh my god. They are literally so cute together. And I really, we didn't get a whole lot of like character development from side characters other than Nick and Charlie, but I'm not necessarily mad at it. The TV show makes it look a lot more like we're gonna learn more about the side characters, so I'm hoping that starts in volume 2. If not, I'm not too pressed about it because I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the romance. If this is what it is, like golly, I'm set for life. I'm truly set for life. Volume 1 of Heartstopper by Alice Oserman is going to get a 4 stars from me, which is actually a very good rating as far as romances go. For about 5 seconds, because I've literally just been reading this back to back to back, I did think maybe it's a 5-star, but then I'm like, no, because it just isn't. It doesn't have that 5-star feel. But I do really, really love it, and I love the romance. I think they're so cute. I can't wait to read more. So, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sit down and I'm going to start volume 2 of Heartstopper. I'm very excited to. I'm probably gonna binge read the entire thing while I'm sitting here as well. But I'm so excited. So, without a further ado, let's start volume 2 because that cliffhanger was evil. That was evil. And I'm gonna go defeat the world's biggest crime. I am literally like 50% of the way through volume 2. And guys, I can't stop. Like, I can't stop reading. Like, it's so enthralling. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is bringing me so much joy. And I know that right now it's confusing or what's the thing? Weird, not public because Nick doesn't want to come out, but I don't care. This is adorable and I understand why people like it. I really truly do not have any new ideas for you. I just love it and I just want to finish it. So I am going to sit down and finish the rest of it unless something crazy happens. Then I'll be back. But I am very much emotionally invested. I love Nick. I love Charlie. They're so cute. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I am so happy with that ending. Oh my god. I just finished Heartstopper Volume 2. It's been 15 minutes. I literally haven't moved from my bed. But you guys, I understand. I'm over here giggling and blushing and kicking my feet. I'm having so much fun on behalf of these two gay men. I'm literally so addicted to it that I have already put book 3 and 4 on hold at my library because these are just from the library. I don't know if I'm gonna get my own physical copies of it, but I love it. I love it so much, you guys. It is so cute. It is so sweet. I ate the romance right up. But with that being said, volume 2 of Heartstopper is going to get 4 out of 5 stars for me as well. The only really negative thing that I have to say is actually really positive, and it's the fact that I don't like the pacing of it because I want there to be more content within the graphic novels. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I would like to sit down with books 1 and 2 and it have the content from books 1 through 4. You feel me? Like, I need more. But unfortunately, at this time, I do not have more book versions of Nick and Charlie. However, because I read volumes 1 and 2, I can officially start to watch season 1 of Heartstopper, and I'm not going to do it right at this second. However, I am very excited too. So, when I start watching season 1 of Heartstopper, we will reconvene right before, have a little discussion about what I'm thinking, and then start watching. And I'm so excited to do so. So, without further ado, go talk to later me. Let's go see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since we last spoke. I had to finish up a couple of other projects before I sat down and binge watched the show. However, I am very excited to watch the entirety of season 1 of Heartstopper tonight. And I say tonight because I know once I start the show, I'm not going to be able to stop because I'm going to, fall in love with the characters and fall in love with the story. So I'm very excited. like so incredibly excited to start watching Heartstopper. But I have a problem where I cannot sit and watch a show, so I am going to be crocheting while watching this show. However, I am just very excited to dive right in and get started with Heartstopper. So, without further ado, let's go start season 1 of Heartstopper. Oh, dude, I don't think I said this when I was reading the books, but I just gotta say, the freaking Ben is an asshole, dude. I hate Ben so much. Oh my gosh. We got the Ben scene. We got the Ben scene. Oh my god. I'm watching the rugby game scene. And they all sound, the freaking rugby boys who are talking to each other sound like mine, from Finding Nemo. From Finding Nemo. I just finished episode 4, which is halfway through the series, at the same time that I finished my hat that I was working on. So cool. So I thought it would be a good time to stop and do like a little midway check-in. Here's my thoughts, okay? First off, I love the casting that they did for this. They picked the right people for the right roles, and it's beautiful. It is literally stunning. They're also doing a really good job so far of sticking to the graphic novels, which I very, very, very much appreciate, except for the end of season 4 that we just did. Not happy, not happy. I get that they were trying to make the show more exciting, but I don't like that they did that. So I hope it doesn't get in the way of like the rest of our gay progression, you know? Because like the point is their romantic relationship, not the other one. But speaking of the other ones, I love that we also get to view our side characters so much more. I love that so much. Like we're seeing now, I can't remember names at this point in time, but we're seeing the lesbians, we're seeing the one who transferred to the all-girls school because she's trans, and we're seeing more of both Nick and Charlie's friend group, but obviously we see more of Charlie's friend group rather than Nick's because, you know, they're the gay ones. Either way, I am like thoroughly enjoying myself, and I'm gonna go sit down and finish this show because the episodes are really short. And I thought they were gonna be like an hour long, and they're not, and I'm a little bit disappointed by it, but I'm also not. Because if I like watched it for too much, I might hyperfixate on it a little too much. And that would mess with my flow, bro. So, anyways, I'm really liking it, and I'm excited to see where the rest of the show goes. Hi, let's have a Heartstopper debrief. So, it is the next morning. I did finish Heartstopper last night, season 1. Only season 1. It took everything inside of me not to keep watching, but I gotta read the books first. I have to. With that being said, I absolutely loved season 1 of Heartstopper. Like, are you kidding me? It is so sweet. Now, obviously, the entire point of this was for me to compare the books to the TV series, but they did a great job. They really did a really good job. I think the casting was absolutely phenomenal. I totally didn't clock the fact that they were British, so that was just life changing when I pulled up the show, and oh my gosh, the accents, you know, because I'm American, so it's like out of this world crazy to me, obviously. But I also love how in the show we learn more about like the side characters, and we focus a little bit more on their romantic relationships and interactions and how they all, you know, the friendship side of it. So I did really enjoy that part of the TV show rather than the books. However, I do know that Alice Oserman has written so many other books, and I'm thinking that maybe we get introduced to those characters in other books of hers, because I read something somewhere one time that said Nick and Charlie showed up in somebody else's love story as side characters, and then this was their, you know, main character moment. So I don't really know. If someone wants to let me know, that'd be great, but that's above my pay grade at this moment. Hi, editing page here. So I have no idea what happened to the second half of the audio for my outro, but it's dead. It just like didn't work. It just died and fell off the edge of the planet. So I'm gonna outro for you really quickly here. What you missed is pretty much me saying that I love so much both the show and the books, but if I had to pick one, it would be the show. And genuinely, that is only based off of the fact that they talked more about the side characters, because I'm a side character lover, okay? I love side character representation, and they did a great job of doing that. So that's the only reason I would pick it over the books, you know? But yeah, that is my final consensus on the first 2 volumes of Heartstopper / first season of Heartstopper, and I cannot wait to continue the series with you guys. But that'll be at a later date, so until then, thank you so much for joining me on this Heartstopper adventure. I had a whole bunch of fun, and I hope that you do too. I cannot wait to see you guys next Wednesday, but until then, I hope you have as much fun in your book worlds as I have in mine. Bye!